Have you gotten an answer from the state as to how they're going to pay out all of these settlements?
That's a question above my pay grade.
There's still no clear answer as to how the state will afford to pay thousands of people who say they were abused at the former youth detention center and other facilities across the state.
We don't have enough money in the fund right now to settle more than probably a handful of cases.
After the deadline to be part of the YDC settlement fund passed on Monday, News 9 learned that there will likely be over 2,000 claims filed.
This is a problem that spanned decades. We have clients who are at these facilities back until the 1960s, and when you've got kids who have been in these facilities without real oversight by the state for that long, that number just makes sense. It adds up.
The number for the most egregious cases is capped at $2.5 million. The state has allocated about $20 million through June of next year for the fund, which state lawmakers say won't even scratch the surface of what's needed.
I think it's a stain on the state. I mean, the fact that so many children in the care of the state were sexually and physically assaulted and have never gotten any justice.
Now, we reached out to the governor today to see if she has any response to this and how the state will afford this. She referred us to the Attorney General's office, who gave us a statement, and I want to read part of it. They say that should the settlement fund require additional funds, a request can be made to the Joint Fiscal Committee and Governor and Council following the procedures laid out in the settlement fund statute. Steve?
Well, so Ariel, while there's all this concern about how they pay for all those potential claims, there's also been a major shift in who is even running the settlement fund.
Yes, this is essentially going to be a political position appointed by the governor. Now, over the last 2 years, the fund has been run by a gentleman named John Broderick. He's the former Chief Justice of the New Hampshire Supreme Court, and he's been the administrator of the fund. The AG confirms that he's still technically running the fund, but it's not clear who's going to take over after that. Lawyers for the victims say this means this no longer will be an independent position and that this new person will simply be at the mercy of what the state wants. We're live in Manchester tonight. Ariel Metropolis, WMUR News 9.